Welcome to this week's episode of Azentuary. We left off last time in a cavern. We had just left the river, moving perpendicular away from it. You kind of were following a map, so you kind of know where you're going, but not really. This place is strange, and while you did sleep and got the benefits of a full rest, you heard all sorts of sounds during the night as you would stir and wake up. There were far away, almost ghostly screams and an odd ticking and clicking sound, almost like water droplets becoming hard and then liquid again. Everything here just feels a little off. You wake up with a chill.
Ugh, me no like. Not good. Not good sleep last night. Me want to get surface fast as possible so we can actually sleep in bed.
In fact, I think, just for fun here, given where you're at and everything that's gone on, I would like everyone to make a Constitution check.
Oh, great.
8.
Oxglove got a 19.
Nat 20 for Grimmel. Darn it. Nat 20 for
The strongest owl in the world.
Man, all thanks to Zeratan!
We get 9.
Alright, so can I have Barry and Poplar roll me a 1d100?
37.
Okay.
Da, da, da. $87.
Okay. Interesting, the 7s came up for both of you. Okay, got it. So, Barry, you don't notice anything, but Hoplart, you start feeling a bit erratic. Like, you want to get out of here. You're just feeling a revulsion towards the rock and stone in the cave systems.
This place. We should get out of here soon. I agree with the big one over here. We should get to the surface. Go.
Well, we are trying.
Maybe we should try harder.
Right, well. We shall head on out then. Try to find way to surface. Follow breezes.
Well, you're continuing on the way you're going, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So you continue to move through these caverns until you come to an area that kind of opens up, if you will, into a kind of a wider, it almost expands out, and you see as you come around the corner, it goes up. There's almost a spiraling twist going up, but along the way, you notice statues. They look almost like angels frozen in stone in different positions. Some are, curled, covering their eyes. Some are kneeling, some are standing, some are holding hands out to you, and they follow this path upward. They look not carved out of the stalagmites, but as if they were frozen here and then the stalagmites formed around them.
Are these like true to Bible angels, or are they more Michelangelian angels?
Michelangelian.
It's not as pretty.
I didn't want to have to describe all the eyes.
Well, nothing's ominous about this.
Here.
All right. Do you push on?
Well, that's an Alkin.
Hmm.
Your patron is a patron of stone, is he not? Can you tell us anything about this?
I don't know about stone. Zeratan knows about stone, and it's not his whole thing, He's just happens to be a giant made of earth, but that doesn't mean that's his entire personality.
I've heard about this before. Like, some of the big folk like you guys, I always hear them talking about getting stoned. Maybe these people are just, really, really chilled out.
That different kind of stoned.
How do you know?
Me hear stories.
Obviously, these stories are just different.
Me not know what you're talking about half the time. All right.
Coincidence. Neither do I.
Me gonna inspect one of these angel statues.
Okay, how do you inspect it?
Me go up real close and take a close look.
Okay, you're looking. Let me roll. See which one you look at. I like having it be random. All right. This angel is pointing at a spot on the cavern wall across from you. Its mouth hangs open in horror.
Let's see here. Me draw sword. Me use hilt of sword to knock a chunk off stalagmite growing up from floor, one of the little ones. And then me throw that chunk of stone at that spot on wall.
It clinks against the wall and falls to the ground.
Can me me figure out like what gods maybe these angels answered to? Just by looking at them?
You don't observe any markings, but you could roll a religion check, or you could do something else that might give you insight.
Me roll religion check first.
Okay.
Ooh. Me fail. Me roll 1.
Oh. But you are absolutely convinced that these are amazing divine creatures that serve some absolutely high divinity. You don't know which, but you know that they are great and must have been tricked or somehow trapped here.
That put me thinking. Me take hilt of sword and lightly tap angel.
As you
to see what it sounds like.
As you make contact with it, you hear ringing through your sword a scream.
Ugh. This troubles me. All right. Me must think harder on this. All right. Companions, let us find a way out, and then we will consult with people smarter than me to find out what we can do to help these angels.
Isn't that kind of just what I said before? Like, we should get out of here? I mean, it's not like these guys are going anywhere.
Alright, so you make your way past that one, just kind of leave it?
Yeah, I'm not a very smart, half orc, so, solving puzzles is not really my forte. And, failing the religion check like I did, I really don't have anything to go on. So I guess I'll just, kind of mark this as something to come back to once someone tells me a little bit more information about it.
Is there any moss or anything around?
No, there is not.
Anything consumable?
No.
Wait, we have, mushrooms or sludge that were collected earlier, right?
You have some of that. Grimmel maybe has some of that, yellow fungus stuff.
But I suppose.
Grimmel, can I see that for a second? I feel bad for these guys.
Why do you need it?
Oh, I want to leave them a little present. What if they wake up while we're away and they got the munchies or something?
I don't think it's edible considering the damage it's caused.
We don't know. Like, these guys maybe eat different stuff than us.
For some reason, I doubt that.
Okay. Rummage through my backpack and find a little sweet or something I've been carrying onto. Fly up and put it in the open mouth, gaping mouth of the statue and tap him on the head and say, "There you go, big guy. Get better soon."
As you set it down, the scream rings through your ears, through your very core. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, 16.
You're fine. The you hear the screaming, you set it down, and you kind of get a shiver and like, okay, that happened.
Yeah. Anyway, surface?
Yes, let us follow spiral tunnel up.
All right. You begin to work your way up, and you find a narrow area with your path partially blocked by the next angel, which is down on its knees with its hands clawing its eyes. Its face appears torn and rent.
Ugh.
He seems like he's having a bad time. I think he's stoned now and can't hurt himself.
Me think there's something bad that happened here.
You don't know that for sure.
No, I don't. But me still think something bad happened here. This is not natural. All right. Well, Grimmel and you, Poplar, methinks you can fly over Angel, and then me and Bart will try and find a way around it. You know, very carefully stepping over without touching Angel statue.
Do a dex check, I guess, and see if you can carefully step around or over it.
Ooh, could I do athletics? Maybe I can just,
Yeah.
dive over it with a tuck and roll.
Yeah, I like that. Do that.
Ooh. Let's see here. Me roll 19 plus 6 is 25.
Yep, you leap over and clear it without a problem.
Yeah. Hard. Can you do as good?
Probably. Athletics or acrobatics? What is it again?
Yeah, if you want to jump, do an acrobatics.
$21.
Yep, you clear it. No problem. You have made it over. And you continue to work your way up as a group.
All right. Bard, do you want to entertain us with a cheery song as we continue to climb up through this very dark tunnel?
That depends. Are you willing to pay me?
Me not care that much.
Then I guess you don't get anything.
Don't you think you should practice?
You can't practice perfection.
I think that's literally what you have to do to get perfection.
I'm already perfect, so I don't need to practice anymore. I've already practiced all my hours. And even if I did need practice, you are too below me to even listen to me practice.
Rude.
All right. We shall continue then in silence.
All right. You continue in silence, and you somewhat, as you continue to climb, you see this time an angel with wings laid out across the floor before you, almost like a rug. It appears to have been knocked on its back.
Does anything about Angel look broken? Like, was it like frozen to the floor of the tunnel and then pushed over, and now it's like missing its feet, or is it just prone?
No, it's almost like it was in full winged spread when frozen, and then tipped on its back, forever staring upwards.
Okay. Me carefully step over.
You're gonna have to jump. You'll have to take like a running jump.
Okay, me try running jump.
So athletics, I believe, is what we do for this.
Perfect. That not near as good. Only an 11.
Okay. And real quick, before we go further on the 11, Foxglove, what do you get? I'm assuming you're jumping as well.
Okay. Five.
Ooh. All right. Well, I believe let's have you, because you. So my thought was Barry goes, jumps across, starts to stumble back. You go. You're like, dang it! You're not falling on me, you idiot! And you like leap forward and push him, but then you land feet square on it. And strangely, you hear this voice in your head say, very soft, almost comforting, say, "What would you know? Ask, and I'll do my best to answer." And I need you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, boy. I have a whopping 0 on that.
Hey, better than negative like your companions.
Not when I roll a 2, it isn't.
Ooh. Sorry. You take 6 psychic damage, and I need you to roll me a 1d100.
$84.
You suddenly don't recognize your companions or anything that's happened before this exact moment. But you do hear a voice. That voice, familiar, but it's coming from your own head, and it says, "You may ask 2 questions."
Huh. Well, I suppose I should ask it 2 questions. First of all, what are you? That seems like a pretty good question to ask first.
I am one of the fallen. An angel cast down and frozen here. You have 1 question left.
Okay. I'm assuming this thing is omniscient. Maybe it can tell the future.
Or maybe it's just a statue.
Well, you're not the one asking the questions now, are you? Alrighty. Will I strike it rich one day?
Unclear.
Well, that was rather disappointing, wasn't it?
Well, probably if you hadn't have lost your memory of who you were. I'm sure things would have come out differently, but as it is, you are standing there and the voice falls silent. And you're staring at, I guess, Barry's back. Though you don't know who he is.
Alright. Well, I can't imagine I'm that hostile, so. I'm not sure.
Well, you look around you. You also see a kind of a grumpy-looking owl and a confused-looking fairy flittering about.
Huh. Well, I've never really been in a situation where I forget everything, so I don't know what I would do in this situation.
Oh no, I forgot to remember.
Maybe I would possibly ask where I'm doing here. But it's also just as likely that I would not say anything at all. I suppose I will just ponder what I should do in this situation,
Right
where I
on.
have no memory of anything.
Me turn around, me ask, Foxglove, are you alright?
Is that my name?
Yes, Foxglove is your name.
Artist formerly known as Foxglove.
Huh.
We are. Are you alright? Can we continue? We are trying to get out of here.
Okay.
Okay, well then, onward and upward.
I like the idea also of Poplart accidentally just making the suggestion with saying the artist formerly known as, and now all of a sudden Foxglove just goes by a little flower symbol, a little chunk of Foxglove.
It is pretty.
All right, so you continue working your way up, and you see there is a kind of an oversized angel, legs spread, almost like the fictitious Colossus of Rhodes. And there is no choice but to walk under it. As you do, you hear a voice in common say, "Do not lose hope."
I always thought Colossus of Rhodes was real. Just a bit of an earthquake.
Well, the Colossus of history was a single standing statue. The Colossus of myth was, legs spread across the bay.
Ah.
So, I was trying to say in this one, it's legs spread, so you're, walking under it. Like it's become part of the cave system.
Me glance up to compare Colossus with a Colossus equipment with my own. And then me say, me never lose hope with Supporta Freya.
Oh my god. In this situation, the angels are like from Dogma. It's all smooth.
Me feel better than ever.
Good. I'm glad. Oh, good lord.
I mean, honestly, I'm a dumb orc paladin. That's his whole. That's what his whole character is centered around. So yeah, it kind of makes sense.
I get it. It's good. All right. You reach a point where there is a narrowing and what looks like a guard. This angel stands almost like he's guarding an entrance. The cave beyond looks a little dark, and you're gonna have to squeeze through this area one at a time.
All right, me try to squeeze by.
All right. Give me a... Oh, jeez. I'm gonna manipulate your body. I feel like this is another Dex thing.
Okay.
Don't you think like a Dex check just to see how well you sneak through here?
All right, me try. Me get 21.
Oh, you nail it. Yeah, Everyone else, you witness this, normally hulking orc just manipulate his body like a yoga teacher and slide around to this guard and through this opening. It's quite the sight to see.
You know what? If not for the weird talking angel statues, that would probably be the weirdest thing I've seen all day.
Me turn to companions. Yeah, that wasn't so hard. Come on, you all can do it.
Alright. I never had doubts for me anyways, but...
Well, you get to do it at advantage. You're small.
Whoa! What was that? Acrobatics?
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Just a simple Dex check.
I get advantage. Well, I rolled an 8 and a 9, so...
Do you have any dex?
All right.
I have +1.
Okay. So wouldn't that be like a 9 and a 10 then?
Yes, I rolled a 9, so 10.
Awesome. All right, hold on. We'll come back to you real quick. All right, Poplar.
Guess I can't really fly over this one, so
Nope.
he's it's a straight dex check or not a saving throw, right?
Yes.
Right.
Correct.
23.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Tiny.
And
Of course I can squeeze through here. Yeah, I know what to do. I
Foxglove is
barrel
still
roll
wanting
through
to
it.
follow. Oh, there you go.
Foxglove got a 17.
Oh yeah, you're good. So Grimmel, as you are making your way through, you kind of catch a wing and you continue on your way, but you start hearing this like whisper coming through, and it gets louder and louder in the back of your head. Just these little like voices that try to tell you things like you should steal from those people around you. Maybe sneak up and try to kill one of them. Do something.
Basically, the normal voices in their head.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say. I'm like...
Yeah, but these are very compelling, very persuasive. As they get louder and louder, you realize that if you don't do as they say, it's probably going to start hurting.
Okay. I'm not that adverse to stealing, I guess. I don't need money. Maybe I'll try... What? Does Foxglove have like a dagger or something?
Yes. Yes, she does.
Okay, I'm gonna try pickpocketing the dagger from Foxglove.
Awesome. We'll do a sleight of hand versus Foxglove's perception.
Yeah, I only rolled a 10.
Well, I have a -1 on perception, so...
Well, what's your passive
Nope,
perception?
still 12.
Oh. So you catch Grimmel trying to steal your dagger.
And just what do you think you're doing, little bird?
Testing you?
What happened?
Or what?
Probably a little bit oblivious. What happened? This is a general question to Foxglove.
Oh, the little bird there tried to steal my dagger.
Steal? Stealing's wrong. As he says this, he's going to see if he can pickpocket something from the owl.
From okay, go for it. Sleight of hand
15.
versus what's your perception there?
I rolled an 18.
Oh, awesome. So you also catch him. And hold on, let me roll me a 1d20 Grimmel really quick.
11.
Okay, you attack Poplart.
You know what? That's fine. Alright, attack Parplart. I guess I would just go at him with my smashy rock. My shiny rock.
All right, roll to hit.
Cool. 21.
All right.
Poplart?
I'm going
hit?
to burn one of my things, and I don't think it's going to be enough. Because I can remove 6 from the attack roll to try and save myself, and that did not help so much. So still 15. I'm pretty sure. No, wait, that matches my armor class.
Oh, nice. You barely deflect then. You got lucky.
Let's imagine him jumping out of the way.
All right. Me notice this, and me stride over, and me grab Grimmel by back of neck and hoist him up in the air and give him a little shake and say, "Hey, little Alkin, behave yourself."
Can I poke him in the eye?
Go for it. You can make the attempt.
What do I have to roll for that?
I think it's just in the standard attack roll.
Um, 15.
I don't believe that gets. Yeah, what's your AC?
Like 18.
Yeah, you just like move your head to the side, out of the way.
No, my arm is so long he can't reach.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Yes, I like it.
Yeah.
Me gave him a little shake. Hey, little Alkin, we must work together if we are going to get back to surface alive. Are you okay, or does me need to tie you up?
I don't know. Am I clear? Are the whispers still happening?
Well, let's see. I guess now that he's got you up and shaking you, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
11. Wait. 14.
Well, that's pretty good, but the whispers do not go away. You hear them constantly screaming in your head and telling you, break free, bite him, stab him.
Can I bite his hand?
Awesome. How are we gonna do this one? He's got you by the back of the neck. Try to bite him.
You know, I'm wearing gauntlets, so
Yeah, I don't think biting's gonna work. You could try maybe like an Eldritch Blast or something.
Actually, wait. I got a solution. I've never gotten to use this spell before. I'm gonna cast Arms of Hadar.
Okay.
That is a 14 to hit, which does not hit him. But it hits everybody else. It hits every creature within a 10-foot radius.
Oh God. Oh man. Let's see here. Hold on. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw. Oh, so it doesn't matter actually. You don't roll against his armor class. Everyone has to make a strength saving throw.
Well,
what would that be?
my spell save, which is 15.
Okay. Let's see here. Me rolled 23.
Okay, you're good.
What?
Like got a nat one.
Oh, Poplard.
What are we rolling for?
Strength.
Okay. Foxglove got a 15.
So you barely save.
Yay!
Yeah. But, so, you're gonna... Poor Poplard. Alright, I guess... Roll your 2d6 and double it.
Well, you should be thankful. I rolled 2 ones.
Alright, Poplard, you take 4 necrotic damage.
Ah!
Everyone else takes like 1.
Yeah.
Oh, the famanity!
Alright, and we'll just... And really quick, Barry, can you do a quick constitution check?
Let's see. 15.
Oh yeah, you're good. I just want to make sure you still maintained your grip through that burning.
Ah.
You're like, huh, not first burning sensation I've dealt with.
For some reason, when dodging like a giant undead zombie, that's perfectly fine, but this stupid orc, no, apparently not.
Alright, okay. Me try to lay on hands on Grimmel.
Okay.
So is that just a roll?
Believe, let me check.
I think
Paladins are a little different. There we go. Okay. I'm not seeing, where is the lay on hand? Oh, it's a feature. It's not even a thing you're casting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's kind of like a channel divinity thing.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, well, let's see. Half your paladin level plus charisma modifier. Yeah, go for it. You can just do it. It's just an innate part of what you are.
Okay. So what'd you say? You said half my...
Oh no,
level.
it's... I was reading the thing for how many uses you get.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. It's like I have a bank where it's like I've got at this level, I've got like, I think 15 total.
Yeah.
And then once I use that up, I have to have a long rest before it recharges.
Yeah, so you can just... Yeah, go ahead and lay on hands.
Okay. Me try lay on hands for 5 points of healing to see if maybe this might knock him back into his senses.
Yeah, go ahead and... I guess, let's say Grimmel make a charisma save with advantage.
I should have gotten it the first time, but I rolled low. 17.
Yes. The voices die away, and you... All of a sudden, it's almost like a cloud in your eye clears, and you quit squirming so much.
Little Elkin, are you feeling better?
Well, I still want to murder all of you, but it's the normal amount.
So, can I let you down?
Yeah.
Okay. Just, I'm letting you down. So I very carefully place Grimnel back on the tunnel floor.
It seems normal.
Okay. Come here, little ferryman.
He only took 4 damage, he's fine.
Albert.
My brownies are a little burnt over here.
Yeah, come here. Me can fix.
Oh, thank you, kind big guy. Much appreciated.
Yep.
Well, that
Me lay on hands for 5 healing points on Poplar.
Perfect.
I just thought of a great other thing we should do for Poplar's character, which is as he gets more injured, he smells more like a burnt brownie. So like when he's perfect health, he's like a fresh brownie, but then like when he's close to death, it's like, brownies that have been left in the oven for an hour too long.
So, and they become shrink eatings.
Yeah, shrinky and all burned.
All right, well, companions, shall we press on?
Well, what you find in this chamber as you spin around is a final, just gargantuan angel that fills the chamber. Reaching up, you can see there is a hole at the top where there is actually sunlight coming in. It is near kind of his most outstretched wing, and you can see that it's possible to climb the feathers, almost like a ladder or handholds of rock sticking out. And he is gigantic, like probably 50 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
He
big,
thinks
big
this
boy.
is going to hurt. Oh, ooh, ah.
I didn't think it hurt that quickly. Jeez.
Okay. Since me can now see sunlight, me going to channel divine sense and see if me can sense evil.
I'm trying to think of how to answer that. In the cosmic sense, like, your divinity says that something is evil because they have to be in line with other divinities. You sense that these angels are evil. But in themselves, you don't sense that this angel is uniquely evil. Like, it has violated some kind of lawful good requirement, but that which was enough to cast it here, but not, it's not evil in the traditional sense of what you've dealt with, as earthly evil or material plane evil.
Okay. All right. Well, still, he thinks, given the problems we've had with touching previous angels, he thinks me should be take precautions. So, me is going to cast Bless.
All right. You are blessed.
Oh yeah, they got to roll for it. It's an actual spell.
Oh, it is? I thought it was like a ability you had.
No, it's a level 1 spell. Okay, yes, I think that was successful. That is 21.
Oh, very successful.
Okay. So yeah, me blessing me and the bard at least, and then me going to bless Grimnel as well, since he's had issues with the angel. So basically we get to add a 1d4 to any of our regular attack or saving rolls.
Yeah, all right.
So assume that Grimnol and Poplar can just fly up through the hole, but me and the bard are going to have to climb.
Yes.
All
Which
right.
you can do. You do have a set climb speed. You don't have to roll for. I mean, you can just do it nice and slowly.
Yep, me going to try.
Okay. As you start to climb up, and this goes for Foxglove as well, you hear a voice in your head that says, "Oh, I sense goodness. You are blessed by the divine. If you wish, I can help connect you. If you have a question, I can channel an answer from the divine realms to you. I only have the strength for one for each of you. But if I may be of service, let me know.
Nope. Me good. Me can talk to Freya whenever me want.
I don't have really anyone to talk to.
Okay. It responds. Oh, well, some of the gods can divine up to a week ahead. I could tell you of something that is upcoming.
Sounds like this predestination mumbo jumbo. I believe in good old-fashioned luck.
Well, me don't need channel, divinity through you, but me wondering, how did you end up down here? So I'm talking to him as I continue to climb.
I was one of many that was cast out for turning against the gods to protect the mortals on the material plane. We were cursed, sent here, forced to take on their sins and suffer. My brethren below are trapped in stone for all eternity. They cannot move, but they are aware. They cannot speak, yet they scream in silence.
Oh. Me thinks that's bad.
Sounds rough.
What did gods want to do with mortals that you said no?
You must understand that you are but pawns to them. We believed that...
I said, me understand that.
Yes. We wished to protect you so that you did not have to have your lives cut short by the various sins of war, violence, plagues. For this we are punished.
Yes, me sorry for that. But, yeah. We enjoy life on this plane, and then we go to whatever homes gods have built for us. So, it's all good.
You find that he falls completely silent.
Me shrug, me continue to climb.
Right on.
Oh.
Well, it takes... Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Alright, as I say, you eventually make it out, and you find yourself in the full blinding sun. It takes your eyes a minute to adjust. You look around and see that you are in a kind of meadowed, wooded area. There are several standing stones around you in a circle. Looks like they were intentionally arranged as like a warning to this pit that was here.
It would have been nice to see this warning beforehand.
To be fair, you were never anywhere near it.
That's
Yes,
beside
remember
the
we
point.
We were kidnapped, little fairy man. We woke up deep down under Earth.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this. I mean, I was there. Saying like maybe a few more warning signs about, hey, kidnappers ahead that will take you underground into the dark abyss would be very helpful for us sometimes.
And maybe
It's-
not. We can't read.
That's a very valid argument. Maybe we do like universal signage, like a big exclamation mark and a no walkie sign, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Me thinks you would find some way to misinterpret it.
How dare you understand me that well?
Oh, me just teasing little fairy man. Come on. First drink is on me. Let's go find a bar.
Wait, I have to drink it off of you? That doesn't really sound like a nice reward or bonding experience, but I mean, hey, as they say, when in a sanctuary, do as the big people do.
No, fairy man. It's a figure of speech. It just says I will buy first drink for you.
It's like a voluptuous figure or like a slender figure. What kind of figure are we talking about here?
It's not what I said. Oh my god. Never mind. Come. Let's just go find bar, and then I can drink. Maybe you get rid of the headache that you're giving me.
It just smells itself.
Right.
Didn't think
I
it was
imagine
that
you-
bad, but okay.
I just imagine you just like walking away.
Pretty much.
Well, as you walk out, you pass between a couple of the stones, and you look back to your companion, and you realize you can't see him. That in fact, the moment you walked past those stones, they seem to have vanished, and you can't see anyone behind you or anything, even that pit.
Huh. So what do I see? Is it like a black blank wall? Is it just...
Nope, just an open field, like a clearing in the forest.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Me stop and me scratch head. Do companions come on out eventually?
Well, that's up to them. They can
Nah,
see
it's
you.
not like staying here longer. Now, of course, I'm coming out.
And they can see you the whole time. You, in fact, we'll use Gremmel here. So, Gremmel, you see Barry looking back, very confused, and then you walk right over to him, and he sees you just kind of pop out of nothingness into the field next to him.
Yeah. Me see Grimmel, me shrug, me, oh! Must be magic. We start walking again.
So you're effectively just in a forest. You want to try to center yourself, find yourself, do something?
Okay. Let's see. I'm assuming that Poplart and Foxglove have stepped out of the illusion by now.
Yep.
What about
Poplart's
Poplart?
following along. He's just very confused by everything you said, like figures of speech and this sort of stuff. In his head, he's picturing gingerbread men? Maybe possible
A chorus
sugar
of
cookies?
gingerbread men.
Poplart, wake up. Fly as high as you can and see if you can see a road or a settlement or something that we can follow.
Well, that would be a smart thing to do, I suppose. And,
Yes, me
guess
thought
just
so.
I start flying straight up.
Okay. It'll take you a while. I mean,
A fly speed of 20, so
isn't it?
it could be...
Oh,
Yeah.
you do? Okay, I thought it was 10
No,
for
no,
some
it's,
reason.
it's the walking speed. Can't really dash while flying, but
Okay.
you can fall pretty quickly.
Yeah, fair. So, all right, yeah, you fly straight up and you take a look around and you see trees in quite a distance, but kind of to the northeast of you, you can see what looks like a river or a stream, some water that's flowing away from you.
Well, I don't see anything, but there is water over there, and you know what they say: where there's water, there's big people.
Yes, very smart. Let us head towards water.
Following the river, the river, the river.
Yeah, very nice singing voice, Ferryman.
Fine, thank you.
Probably better than the bard.
Ah,
So
Excuse me?
as you make your way down this stream, you start to hear louder babbling water, all sorts of like rushing sound of water, and you notice that this is just a tributary to a much larger river, one that stretches out before you, probably 100 feet or more in width.
Mm.
oh, that's a
Well,
lot of water.
Me not planning to cross anyway. We'll just keep going downstream.
Is this what's called an ocean?
No.
It's a lot of water. Very big.
Yeah.
I've seen bigger.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ferryman. Why don't you taste water?
That doesn't seem like a very good idea. I mean, what if there's poop inside?
Well, technically, all water has fish poop in it.
Exactly.
It's same. Just trust me, Ferryman. Take a little sip.
No. I'm not going to be putting poop in my buddy. Like, why don't you just go and, taste random things all the time? Like, what about that over there? He's going to a random mushroom. I see on the side. You want to just eat that without knowing what it is?
All right. I walk over to the river. I scoop up a double handful of river water. Walk over to Poplart and toss the water right in his face.
Yeah. Awesome. Papa, do you want to dodge or just it just hits you?
Dodge.
All right. Roll a dex
15.
save. All right. I guess you just dodge out of the way as the water's coming at
Ha! You'll never clean me alive, copper.
Me lick palm of my hand that was holding the water and me say, nope, this is fresh water. Ocean water tastes of salt.
What about your hands? We literally just crawled out of a cave full of fungus. And...
You. You washed him in the water. That's the point. It's fresh water. It's clean
big
water.
people and their crazy, silly, ideas of hygiene. At least we know how to wash ourselves with some, sagebrush and some tree bark and all the good stuff.
Because of my devotion to Freya, me immune to any disease, so me not worried.
I'm not...
So,
So
this is no ocean, this is a river. Come, let us walk downstream. We will eventually find the village.
So as this conversation is going on, Foxglove, you suddenly start to get your memory back of who you are and a bit of your annoyance with the two of them.
Well, isn't that lovely?
Hey, at least you can remember again.
Yes, but now I remember how much I hate being here.
Awesome.
Oh, goody. At least you're suffering too.
All right, what do you guys want to do? You said something about heading out
Downriver.
downriver. You're just gonna follow the shore. You're just gonna walk along the shore. All right.
I'll let
Okay.
Bruce take some swim alongside us. He probably would enjoy this swim.
He enjoy. Yes, he definitely basks in the fresh water. says to you, "Oh, so cool. So nice."
Oh. As long as my familiar is happy, I guess I will be content with, I guess, the meager startups of my evil army.
Well, as you are walking along, let's see. Let me do this. You see movement in the distance along the side of the river. A large creature is apparently taking a drink. Getting it's down in, let's call it elbow deep into the water. And even at elbow deep, it's what is sticking out of the water looks to be about as tall as Barry.
Yeah. This looks like a good creature to avoid. Come, let us try to sneak around it.
So how you gonna do that? Like head kind of inland a bit?
Yes, kind of head into the forest and just kind of work my way past this creature.
All right, that sounds good. I don't think it has much of a perception. Yeah, it's very, very low. So, all right, yeah, you make your way in, and then you seem to be moving around it. You notice that it has a thick, furry coat and appears to be a set of wings curled up next to it. You can just see it at the distance that you're at as you move around.
Hello. What does its head look like?
You can't see it because it's facing away from you. It was drinking some water.
Yeah, you'd think you'd be able to see like a profile unless its head was completely underwater.
All right.
I mean, is it like weighted kind of into? Is it kind of at the edge, kind of perpendicular?
I figured it weighted in a bit, and you were trying to stay at enough of a distance you couldn't really tell.
All right, that's fair.
I mean, how good are orcish eyes, really?
I don't know. I'm probably as good as a regular person's. Except that I have dark vision. Woo!
Well, it's daylight, so
Alright, well, the trees will be screening anyway, so just say that I don't see really anything about it.
Yeah, true. All right. So yeah, you work your way successfully around it without a problem. You seem to, be able to get there, get far enough down in a way that it doesn't notice you. Though you do, as you are doing this, let's see. Let's have everyone roll a perception check.
Oh, nat 20.
A nat 20.
Oh my god.
So happy to be free, but we're still on alert.
Me roll 7.
Well,
I've got a 9.
I think you're covered. I think the nat 20 covers everyone because, if someone's going, hey guys, there's this, especially nice and early on.
Well, but we're also talking about Poplart and Grimnold, so maybe they decide not to say anything.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, all right. I guess Poplart, do you say anything with your awareness? And Grimnold, do you say anything with your awareness?
Poplar does. I mean, like, over there. A little bit paranoid.
All right. As you start screaming, over there. Everyone, what you notice is a like a thick snake-looking creature working its way through the forest, following you, like trailing after you, hunting you down, if you will.
Ugh. Okay. How big is this snake creature?
It appears to be pretty big, like a good 10 feet long. You know, could probably make a decent meal out of either Grimmel or Poplart or both.
I'd like to see it try.
Looks like it's going to.
Mm.
Coming for your toad, Grimmel.
Toad?
Toad.
Toad. Bruce.
Bruce
Never.
already.
Oh yeah. I guess, is Bruce still in the water just like chilling out, or did you pick him up to go inland?
I probably picked him up as soon as we left the shore.
Okay, just wanted to check.
All right.
Kind of
How
important.
far away is the snake?
It is approaching you, let's say, 45 feet,
Okay.
like making its way through the underbrush.
All right. Me stride forward 15 feet, and then me cast javelin at it.
Okay.
Let's see. That is a 19 to hit.
Good lord, yeah, you hit it.
Excellent. All right. That is 8 damage.
All right, yeah, you slam into it, and it sticks. Like that javelin sticks into it. It hurts.
All right. What does it do?
It writhes and twists from the pain, but eventually seems to have it writhes and twists from the pain, but then continues moving towards you.
Okay. So it really dumb snake then.
Well, let's see here.
Is anybody else going to do anything?
Keep moving.
I mean, Eldritch Blast always works, I guess. Okay.
Well,
It's the only long-range attack I have.
I guess maybe you could all roll for initiative.
That might work. I got a 4.
Foxglove got a 9.
Poplart, what did you roll?
And wait, plus dex 15.
Okay. I wasn't exactly too worried about all of that. I just figured you guys can, you do a good job of just setting your own, turn order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, apparently Poplart gets to go next then.
Yes.
Not sure if there's a quick way
Oh,
for
and
me
then-
to dodge out of here and hide.
Really quick.
Go ahead.
Well, you're in a forest. You can just hide behind a tree on your. Yeah, it'd be pretty easy. Pick a tree.
Any tree. Pick a tree, any tree.
And that shall be my action of being behind a tree and then trying to sneak attack him. Ha! Snake.
All right.
It's
What are you going to use?
a bow. I still have like 10 arrows left. I'm afraid of snakes. Big snakes can kind of eat me whole. So, yeah.
All right, so you shooting?
Shooting or 16 to hit.
That hits.
Ha! I'm just going to do this. It's 21 damage.
Holy crap! Well, that you fire in and you happen to basically brain it, and it you kill it, so it falls over dead. But what you don't realize is that there was another one in that tree that you just hid behind, and it drops down on you from above. For a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And that is as it comes down on you, its mouth opens up, which you realize is 4 tentacles with suckers like an octopus and little claws on the end. They dig into you for 8 slashing damage. Yes, and at that time they pull in. Oh, that hits. And and there's a centralized beak that bites into you and does an additional 3 piercing damage.
Alrighty, you detect the more distinct smell of very burning brownies.
All right, Foxglove, you saw the one get hit and die, and you hear a muffled scream from behind the tree that you saw Poplark go towards.
I suppose I shall investigate the scream.
All right, you move over and you look and you see a Poplark basically being eaten.
I'll attack it with my rapier.
Awesome. You run up and stab.
Is this on the ground or up in the tree?
It's on the ground. It descended from the tree onto Poplark's head.
All right, perfect.
All right, roll to hit.
11.
Does not hit. You're so worried about accidentally skewering Poplark that you miss.
I wasn't worried.
Okay, well I was trying to cover for you. Grimmel, you just witnessed what occurred. What do you do?
Muffled scream. I guess I also run to where I heard the scream and witness the scene. So I will try to slice at the tentacles holding Poplar with my shiny rock.
Nice. Take a slash.
That was only an 8 to hit.
Yeah, it does not hit. You try, but you can't get purchase with your rock.
And
Barry.
I'm stuck.
Right, me hear scream. Me run towards sound. Me draw. Me two-handed longsword. Me take mighty swing at snake.
All right.
Me roll nat 20.
Oh, nice. All right. And I roll again for your crit.
Let's see here. Me roll 2. So 2.
Oh no.
2 plus 6 is 8.
That's all right. You still get your double damage on that hit. So you swing your mighty sword and you thwack into the side of it.
Yes. So me roll double damage. That was not a good roll. Me roll same number twice. But still, so that ends up being 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 slashing damage.
Nice. Good hit. It writhes and moves, and so Poplart, you are currently blinded and grappled.
I don't know what to do for this. I can't really disengage when I'm grappled.
Yeah, you stab blindly with your dagger.
All right. I try to, I guess, set myself free.
You're gonna try to fight yourself free, like with just a strength check, or are you trying to use like a dagger
I
that
guess
you
my,
could
my
reach?
daggers. Yeah, I got a couple daggers on me. Oh, try to slash with my dagger. In freedom.
Okay, your attacks are made at disadvantage.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, I guess good thing for disadvantage for the snake because one roll was a nat 20 and the other one was I have to do the math. 7 to hit. 14. Sorry, 14.
All right. Yep, that does not work. You are stuck. You cannot get out, and the creature that had descended down the tree after feeling Barry's mighty blow starts pulling itself back up, and takes you with it as you are stuck in its mouth. It moves. Make sure I check my thing. Oh, it moves straight up the tree, almost 30 feet, and takes another bite out of Poplart. That bite is a... Ooh. Sorry. 7 piercing damage.
And Poplart is successfully unconscious.
Alright, Foxglove. You just saw this thing suck Poplart up the tree, his limp body now dangling from its mouth.
It's in the tree, did you say?
Yes.
How far up the tree?
30 feet.
Yeah, almost 30 feet up.
It's a lot. Do you think I can vicious mockery it from the ground?
Oh yeah, totally.
Alrighty. Then I guess vicious mockery it is.
You call that a bite?
Yeah, I have to think of some insult to say.
Guard notes.
That's dumb.
I've seen bigger snakes in a wet paladin contest.
Nah.
Sorry.
That was a good one.
You know what, Snake? I don't think his anaconda want none of that.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
God dang it. It was a 7 to cast, but it's a cantrip, so I think it's okay.
Boom. Cantripped it. No, you still have to roll your attack on it, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's 3.
Oh god. No.
It's 3 damage.
Oh, 3 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're not sure, but you think you saw it like shake its head like, ah.
Grimnel.
It's got a headache. Go ahead, Grimmel. What do you do?
Right, so I guess I can just fly up the tree at it, can I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can. You do have the power of flight.
I do. I guess like the snake is just like, happy because it got away and just turns around and sees me coming at it mid-air with my shiny rock again because I don't got nothing else and I don't want to accidentally hurt Poplart.
Well,
Alright.
you have like something with your hands, like shocking hands or something.
chill touch, but it doesn't do enough damage. Actually, rock's not much better, I guess.
It's a reptile, so making it really cold is going to slow it down a lot.
Well, no, it's necrotic damage.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, I guess I will do chill touch.
All right.
18.
Nice hit. Yeah.
Finally! Darn it, I don't have better damage. No, that's the wrong dice. 6 necrotic damage.
Oh, heck yeah. So you go up and you're like, not my friend. Ah. And you hit it and it just like throws its tentacles open and you see Poplart's limp body fall down and thud against the ground as it writhes and burns, and then itself falls down the tree. And just for fun, hey, Poplart, roll me a 1d20 and tell me what you get.
A
Poplart's
7.
unconscious.
I know, but I'm having a 7. Oh, I'm sorry. The snake fell right on top of you. So, trap this. I'm not rolling that. Oh God. All right. Well, in total, between the fall and the snake, you took an additional like 8 physical impact damage of some kind.
Hey, so I'm at -8.
Yes. So you're on the ground and we're out of combat. You guys were successful-ish.
Yeah, give me a sec here. What the hell is this? Okay. All right. Okay. Me cast Cure Wounds on Poplart.
Awesome. How good is it?
1d8 plus my modifier. So
I hope you roll well.
Right? Well, I mean, I've got another couple spell slots, so even if this one doesn't go too good, I can do it again.
You also have Lay on Hands still, right?
Yes, but it's been used on you once already today.
Yeah. So that is 13. So I just rolled, you just got 13.
Awesome. Poplart's eyes open.
I saw it. Great bakery in the sky. There were brownies and cookies. Sweets. You were there? You were there. Not you. I don't know why. They don't let owls into bakeries. It's very odd.
Yeah. Yeah. Me glad you back amongst the living, little one. Tell you what, let us camp here for a second. I will start the fire, and we will cook Big Snake and eat dinner.
Imagining probably going, but
Yeah.
suppose that's an okay idea. I mean, I normally think that freshly slain corpses might attract some other predators, but yeah, I'm good with that. I don't exactly have the strength to go anywhere.
Yeah, well, tell you what, me will throw offal in river after me skin and gut snake.
River? That sounds awful.
Okay. Well, you find that the snake skin is particularly thick, and the tentacles that had grabbed Poplart have a texture similar to a large calamari.
Oh, me not cooking that one. Me cooking Big Snake meat already killed. The 10-foot long snake.
Yeah, that's both of these are the same.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah. So, and in fact, the meat out of the body itself is much oilier than you would expect, with kind of a sharp acidic taste.
Yeah, you know what they say: hunger is best spice.
Fair.
All right, so me roll up skins and tuck them away. Maybe we can get a good price for them later. And then we eat and settle down for a long rest.
Okay. Well, if you're just to fill you in with that as you're doing your long rest, each one of those skins is worth about 5 gold, and you can. It's not good for much, though. Does make a decent cloak.
Yeah, me was thinking that someone would use them to make good boots.
Oh yeah, that would work, I guess. It's just it's not considered a high durability hide.
Yeah, well, me not planning on using it for myself, me just planning on selling it, and someone else can enjoy snakeskin boots.
Fair enough. I just decided to look it up because I was sure someone has eaten one of these in the past. So yes, there is an article about it.
That's so funny.
Everything comes up. Well,
That's
additionally, what?
So that's actually kind of awesome.
Yeah. Well, additionally, while you're here, I believe everyone should level up.
Oh, perfect.
You guys did successfully make it back to the surface through a bunch of scary Underdark areas.
Oh, speaking of which, we kind of lost track of the prince that was following us. Is he still with us?
No, so I was going to mention this right before the battle, but I'll retcon it right now. So he disappeared into the caves as you guys were asleep, and part of what I was having you roll there was him, part of his disappearance.
Okay.
Yeah, he just vanished
Weird.
as you were resting.
Okay. And then we just forgot about him. Well, what are you going to do?
Well, you did also suffer the effects of some of the Underdark madness, so you can blame it on that. I mean, at one point, Foxglove completely even forgot who they are.
Yes, that's true.
So hit it well.
I starting to think that not a whole lot bothers Foxglove. unless
Yeah.
someone gets between her and her money.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Well, you guys do have a nice successful rest here. You seem to have killed off the predators, and the fire you burned to cook on seems to also keep away any of the, creatures that would normally come and, bug you during the night.
Cool. Well, that's good. Sounds like Poplar needs a good long rest to kind of get the rest of his hit points back up to snuff.
Well, that, and I'm sure he's got some PTSD from the being inside that creature.
Probably didn't do him too well. I don't know. Poplar strikes me as a character that has a very short memory.
True, but I'd imagine it's more like Tommy Lee Jones in the first Men in Black when he's like, going down the gullet of that creature is one of 1,000 memories I'd like to get rid of.
That's probably true.
Right. We're level 4 now, right?
Yes.
Thinking canonically, the most logical improvement I can give myself would be greater wisdom from our adventures. So now
Yeah,
I can
well,
finally
I'm
be as
thinking
wise
that-
as the average human.
Wow, that's really pathetic.
He's been sheltered most of his life. It makes a lot of sense.
Well, no, I'm just saying the wisdom of the average human is kind of pathetic.
As he's like, wait, narwhals are real? I just imagined when Poplart left, it was like when Buddy leaves the North Pole in Elf.
Oh, right.
He's like, "Bye, Narwhal," and he's like, "Oh, narwhals aren't real."
Yes, and then he goes and he finds the world's best copy.
I don't think I've ever actually seen Elf.
It's pretty funny.
It's it's a Christmas classic. I don't know. Will Ferrell movies are not my favorite. So
I think he's overrated
fair.
in a lot of cases, but yeah.
yeah, I agree. But that's just my personal opinion. But as far as Elf is a good movie. So
Anyway, you guys do get up the next day and you continue to follow the river as it flows downstream. And eventually you see a town up ahead. And its architecture appears familiar, though you haven't exactly seen this particular skyline of it before. Something seems just a hair out of place. And so as you go in and say hi, if you will, you're like, "Hey, where are we?" And they tell you you're in Verdevere, the very first town that you came into, but it looks different. And as you look around, you're not sure why it would appear the way it does. You want to talk to someone, or?
well, yes, me go to local tanner. Yeah, me go to local tanner to try and get rid of snake skins.
Right on. You find a place. It's called the Skinned Inn, and inside there's the local guy who's running the shop. He appears actually to be an elf. I mean, like some kind of a ranger, and he's doing his thing. He's like, "Oh, where'd you find these? They look pretty nice."
My party killed these two snakes yesterday up in forest.
I just realized I have a real can't talk. Just realized I should have given him a different voice. He should be more like Boomhauer, actually, from like King of the Hill. Like, what them dang old gricks there, man? How you took them down all by yourself, eh? That's pretty dang good.
Not by myself. Me party helped. Actually, let me ask a question real quick before I go to the tanner. So in what way does this town look different? Does it look like bigger, busier?
No, it just like you don't recognize the streets and buildings. Like they told you it was the same name, but you're like, wait a sec, I don't recognize this.
Okay. All right. So okay. So all right. So as me's like, what will you give me for these two skins?
Oh, I mean, something like this dang old skin here, man. 4 gold each.
Yeah, me thinks that's fair. It will buy drinks in tavern. So, me been in this town before, but it looked different. What year is this?
What? Oh, crap. I never actually did come up with a good year designation system, but he says the year, whatever it is, and you realize that it's the same year. Like nothing's changed there. He's like, "Oh, would you get a dang old bonk on the head or something, man?"
No, me and companions just came from Underdark through really weird angel tunnel.
Oh, No, that sounds awful. You go over to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, okay. Me go.
Hey, he's like, hey, you take the ferry there, man. You go down to the dock.
Great. So me pocket gold, and then me wave at companions and be like, "Hey, we were told to go to Adventurers Guild. So let's just get on ferry."
I don't think I'm very writable.
You go down.
Different ferry, little ferryman.
Oh, it would be kind of funny. Maybe like Grimmel perches on Poplart's shoulders. Poplart tries to fly.
How big is Grimmel?
About the same size as you.
Like,
3
does
foot.
Grimmel have like hollow bones like owls, or what's the actual anatomy of an owlkin?
Yes. Yes, they're
Do
hollow.
fairies have hollow bones?
Of course. How else
No,
could they
or
fly?
Excessive flapping of the wings like a hummingbird or a bumblebee?
Yeah, but then Grimmel would have to do the same. So I think canonically fairies should have hollow bones.
Either that, or the fairy dust acts like helium and makes them lighter than their surroundings.
That's why fairies are both light and have a high pitched voice. They breathe helium instead of oxygen.
That makes sense.
Something like that. Yes, their fairy magic separates water and then and fuses hydrogen to make helium.
Hence, they can keep up with the caloric intake necessary for flight. They're just little fusion reactors.
I like
Yeah,
this
there you go.
lore. So if he ever gets like disintegrated, he turns into a mini nuclear reaction.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. All fairies are little time bombs.
All right, we'll try to remember this one for later. Well, in any case, you make it across the river, and all of a sudden you recognize the streets and where you are. Turns out this this town is just separated by the river, and you were like on the west side, and they took you over to the east side.
Oh, diggity.
Yeah, makes sense. All right. We go to Adventurers Guild.
All right. You walk in, and everyone stops and looks at you. Apparently, there was quite a conversation going on around the meeting hall.
Oh. You go, what?
They all shake their head, and you see one of them at kind of the closest area to you point over at Dolores. Or, what was her name? Linda. At Linda.
All right, me shrug. Me go to Linda. You like, what's up?
Oh, well, apparently you guys caused quite the series of incidences. I don't know where you've been for the last few days, but ever since you went out on that little quest of yours, a demon has been running around making adventurers disappear.
Yeah, sounds like a problem. However, we were gone for that, so obviously it couldn't have been us. So,
Well, I mean, Linda, it's not our fault. We were just doing our job, and then we saw this demon, and next thing we knew, we were in the Underdark, where a bunch of drow elves were trying to make us slaves. So we had to fight our way past them, and then work our way all the way back up to the surface world. So it's been quite an adventure for us.
So you're saying you were victims too. Alright, let me note that in your file.
Probably the first victims.
First victims.
Hey, no,
Well, you
don't
did-
put that in my file. I don't want to be known as a victim. It'll ruin my
Yeah.
street cred.
Well, it's already part of the permanent record here. So, do you have any information? Do you know where it came from? It was just in the cave and you disturbed it?
No, we took that job where we were supposed to clear out that temple for that archaeologist.
Yeah, and it was just there?
Yeah, I mean, we went down. Yeah, it was in that complex. It was a big temple. There was a lot of stuff.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna say
Well,
probably not a job you should have given us low-level adventurers. It was more of a job for a higher level company.
well, we didn't know, so now we're gonna send out some of our senior members to go take care of it. You just go ahead and take a seat over there, and we'll get everything taken care of.
Okay. So me going to go take a seat at bar.
All right.
Come on,
You go over.
I will buy you first drink. What do you want to drink? Beer? Wine? Ale? Whiskey?
I have a mimosa.
Yes. They give you an odd look, and they say, "Well, normally we have that over in the Mario Kart section, but sure, here, we can make you a mimosa."
What? Why is it so funny? It's not funny. What's funny about a mimosa? I just heard it was tasty.
Kind of a fruity drink for a fruity
It's just-
fellow.
It's just juice.
Ow! It tastes good. Okay, like why would I want to get?
Well, isn't it champagne and orange juice?
It is. So its total alcohol content is like less than a light beer.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he's only 3 foot tall, so
Also,
Fair enough.
What?
there's no drinking age here anyway.
Like, what's the point of having a beverage that tastes like raw bread, like bread dough? Like, I don't get it. If I'm gonna ingest something, it might as well taste good. Fruit tastes good. There's nothing wrong with fruit.
Don't get your feathers all in a kerfluffle. Me just teasing. Poplart, what do you want to drink?
What's a kerfuffle?
That's a special drink. I'll come over and talk as the bartender. Hey there, heard you want a kerfuffle?
I guess. I mean, someone said I shouldn't have a kerfuffle if you're ill, but now I'm really confused. What exactly a kerfuffle is?
It's a mixed drink. I can put it together for you if you really want.
Please let the kerfluffle be something like a cement mixer.
I don't know that drink. Let me look it up.
No, I'm just saying as kind of an aside, please let the kerfluffle be like a cement mixer.
No, there actually is a cement mixer shot. What is this?
It's one of the worst things you can drink.
Oh God, yeah, it's 1.5 ounces of Irish cream liqueur and a 1/2 ounce of lime juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you mix it up and it curdles.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It's actually famously used in other parts of the world in arguments between men and women about certain things.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be. I thought that would be just stinking hilarious.
There's another one that's called an amber moon. That's a raw egg and whiskey, and the alcohol content in the whiskey actually starts to slowly cook the egg whites over time.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, so you're just supposed to take a big old shot of it. Raw egg goes down.
Yuck.
Protein.
Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know what's in a kerfluffle, but let's just see what it is.
Kerfluffle, he brings you out a mix of vodka, gin, tequila, triple sec, rum, and pinches a, let's say the last of the orange from the bird's mimosa into it.
Yeah. that just might make Poplar unconscious
Yeah,
again.
yeah, he does the whole thing into a little tiny like, like not a half pint but like a half cup mixer for Poplart. And Poplart, you want to go ahead? Actually, here, let's see. Poplart, make a Constitution check.
Hmm. 15.
Yeah, you stumble and fall unconscious.
That really pops my alerts.
Me take pull off my ale, and then me just look down at Poplar and be like, and just kind of, little ferryman can't hold his liquor.
Yeah, he's curled up at your feet with a little smile on his face.
Grimmel, how do you like your mimosa?
It tastes fine. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, he does good. I rolled a 17 on it, so it's a good mix. Really nice fresh orange juice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's to surviving yet another adventure. And he just clinks glasses with Grimnol and takes another big swallow of his ale.
Awesome. Did Foxglove want anything?
I, of course, do what I always do, which is perform for the patrons and try to swindle as much money out of them as I can.
All right. You want to roll a performance check?
19.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you do great. It's a successful night. You get a couple of... Yeah, you get 5 people throw a bunch of coins into your thing. You end up with 6 gold and another 5 silver. From people just going by and tossing it in. And one drunk from the bar even proposes to you.
Politely decline, but I'll take the ring.
Awesome. You pocket it and it disappears, almost like a sleight of hand trick.
As a joke, I scoop up Poplart and I put Poplart in her hat as well.
It's a big hat.
Maybe that's the secret the whole way along. Foxglove has a hat of holding.
There you go.
I think let's give that to you. You've got a hat of holding, but there's some strict rules. Like it only works for coins and companions. Like
It only works for comedic purposes.
Yeah.
I can only do it if it's funny!
Yes, I like this.
So does Poplart disappear when I put him in the hat?
Yeah, you set him in there, and he just kind of like slowly sinks down and vanishes. And you're like, wait a second, is he okay? And yeah, he's
like, me look up. You go, hey, where did little ferryman go?
It's a magic trick.
Are you gonna answer, Foxglove?
A magician never reveals their secrets.
Are you okay? Are you going to keep ferryman?
No. I pull him out of the hat.
You grab him by the wings and lift him up like you're pulling a rabbit by the ears.
Exactly.
Yeah, one of the drunks sees it and tosses you a silver just because they're impressed.
Yes.
You go, wow, that's good magic, Bard. All right, let me take little ferryman, and I will go pop in, or put him in bed, tuck him in.
Excellent. All right. Well,
Perception check to see if Grimmel got drunk off the one mimosa. He did. He failed.
He failed. What'd you do? Like nat 1?
No, I roll a 6.
Well, you're inebriated. You're not just like. I mean, it's a mimosa, so with its modifier, you're a little wobbly, but it's to be understood. You're a bird. You're not as bad as Poplart.
So, what are you gonna do now that you're kind of buzzed? Are you gonna try and loudly recruit people, or are you gonna maybe hit on Foxglove or something? Well, so your inhibitions are lowered. You're kind of drunk, so your inhibitions are lowered. What do you think Gronal is going to do?
Try and take over the world.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I stand up on a table and start giving an evil monologue.
Okay.
And just go start
Right.
spouting off about all the injustices in the world that I could correct, / all the injustices that I could make acceptable in society if I were to be in charge. Like how to be
Roll-
like a great and beneficial leader, but
Roll
also
your.
a tyrant that you will treat with respect.
All right, roll a performance check with disadvantage, but you can add on your int modifier.
Oh, great.
Wouldn't that be more of a charisma check?
Yeah, well, that's the performance is charisma.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
They
I
did
got
the
an 11.
performance.
Oh, but yeah, add your charisma modifier to that.
No, performance. So you roll and then add your performance modifier,
Okay.
and then go ahead and add your intelligence modifier.
So
9.
Yeah, it doesn't go over so well. You spout for a while, and eventually someone is just like, "Okay, little birdie, time to go to bed."
Now it's actually 11 plus that's 16 minus 2. She actually got a 14 on that.
Oh, well, all right. Well, no one tries to put her to bed, but they kind of are just like, "All right, that's interesting. We're gonna let you stop talking now." But anyway, you guys have a great night, and everyone basically is like, "All right, well, we got a plan. The high-level people are going to go take care of the demon. You guys have a place to rest. You made it home. They're actually amazed that you came back." And Linda shares the story you tell about being captured by the demon and sent to the Underdark, and the fact that you guys made it out at low level. Everyone's super impressed. At first, they kind of blamed you, but now they're all like, "Holy crap, these people are like heroes." So
Yeah.
it works out to your advantage. But you rest the night away, things go well, and we close out on today's episode.
All right.
I did nothing but fail my checks every single time.
Some people prefer to be heroes of might and magic. We are heroes of dumb and lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a recurring theme through this campaign, which is fine. I think this is going to be so much fun because any kind of something that requires any kind of modicum of intelligence, we're just going to be like, we're just going to shrug and just be like, yeah, we can't figure it out, so we're just on to the next thing.
It's like a legit plan to me.
Does that give you a headache, man?
I don't mind. It seemed to work really well. Like you guys made it up through. I really wanted to play through the whole like spiral of Frozen Angels thing to see what would happen, and you guys did well.
No, I mean just because we basically ignored them. We didn't.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but it was pretty funny because a bunch of the various things that like when you talked to them, like the last one that you were like, "Nah, I'm good. I don't need to say anything to you." Um, I've got the thing here for what it says. It's like it's the same as successfully casting a divination spell. So basically, you get like a direct conduit to a god to ask a question,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just like, "Nah, I'm good." Like, okay.
No, I mean, Paladin, he's kind of used to talking to his god all the time, and
And there's nothing a god can say that Zaratan doesn't already know. The wise and graceful and evil Zaratan.
yeah, and Foxglove sounds like she's pretty agnostic, so it's just we have a funny mix of a party right now, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely do. I'm having a great deal of fun with it. I mean, not that you guys, even with your other party, had things that worked out like they were planned, but this just adds an extra level of, okay, I better think 2 steps additionally ahead instead of what I was doing before, which was where I'd figure, oh, you're gonna do these 3 things, like you do none of them. Like, okay, we'll make this work.
You want to talk to God? Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, you had like I love, and then you have like royalty be like, hey, can you guys give me a hand? No, I don't think so. Like, oh, okay.
What was that? Was that when we were down in that the first job we did, or?
Yeah, yeah, when that one guy, the like Prince of Darkness or whatever,
Yeah.
was like, hey, I need a hand with this, and you're just like, nah, I'm good.
Feeling it.
Yeah, I mean, if we were like level 8 or 10, then yeah, I could have seen us tackling that, but what were we, level 1 or 2? It's like, nah, not ready for that yet.
He did, to be fair, he did offer to like, take you under his wing.
Well, yeah, Prince of Darkness, that's not going to really work with my being a paladin, so.
Well, he just kind of controlled darkness. He wasn't necessarily a prince of darkness.
Yeah, but still, it's like, I don't know. My character is going to be working under I would say I think he's going to be a little bit more confined in that, he's going to want to be out among, kind of like regular people. And I think he thinks Freya as being more of a kind of above ground kind of a goddess. So anytime he ends up like in a dungeon or in the Underdark especially, his first thought's going to be, well, I got to get back up to the sun, because I think he's kind of afraid that deep underground might actually cut him off from his goddess. So
Yeah, fair. That's actually a really good like part of his personal backstory. I like that. Like part of what drives him to always stay above ground.
yep.
That's really cool.
And
But you did I do like the semantic argument, like, no, he's not a prince of darkness, he's a prince of darkness.
yeah.
It's like, you don't want a criminal lawyer, you want a criminal lawyer.
Comments are important.
Or
in
dashes, I guess.
Dash or in that case, it'd probably be a colon or a semicolon.
Oh, I mean, never underestimate the power of proper punctuation. For example, I helped my uncle, Jack, off the horse.
Yeah. Or there was something involving grandma. Like,
Let's eat, Grandma.
yeah, exactly.
The power of comma.
Power of commas. Anyway, yes, I'm I'm getting a kick out of this particular season with this particular party. It's so just left field. It's just
What give you say?
anyway. So
Well, I had no intention of almost killing Poplart there. I was like, oh crap, I didn't mean to do that.
yeah, well, I think you're used to us with our last set of characters, which were getting up fairly high level, and so we could take hits like that and not be too inconvenienced by it. But right now we're in the 20 some range of hit points, so
Well, I know, but that was I think that was like a CR2 creature, so you guys should have been able to handle it. Instead, it's like, oh yeah, that happened.
yeah.
Yeah, the direwolf was CR1. They're pretty strong.
True, but so I didn't realize how this worked until I was listening to another D&D podcast, and apparently the CR ratings were meant to designate the average level, average difficulty of a creature versus a party of 4 of similar level. So, if you have like 4 players and they're all level 4, they should be able to take out a CR4 creature.
Right.
So,
No, I mean that makes complete sense, and we could, as a whole, could handle that snake fairly easily. It's just that the 2 hits that administered to Poplar was enough to put him under. So
I think
But
he took
luckily-
most of the.
yeah, go ahead.
Say, I think he took most of the damage this time.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
Tank fairy.
You mentioned it's a swole fairy.
Well, I mean, depending on what you classify as a fairy, because if you're like talking someone like the fey creatures, which were can be considered fairies, but you start talking about the King of the Wild Hunt or some of the fairies of Winter Court, and there's some pretty badass fairies.
Well, Poplart does have a really cool
Yeah.
skill when he turns level 9. Based upon his subclass, Rogue, but not so good in the early stages.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're all rather limited in these early stages, but we'll make strides here.
Well, once he hits level 9, there's in this wild card that's all about luck for rogues. There's this one skill. It's called shifting the odds, and it basically describes as quitting
Okay.
when you're ahead. You can vanish in a flourish and teleport anywhere within like 120 feet of the original location.
Oh wow!
As you teleport away, each creature within 10 feet has to make a dex saving throw of 8 plus proficiency plus charisma, or they take 4d10 force damage.
Okay.
Wow. Holy crap.
That's definitely delving it down into the nitty gritty of the different classes.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
It's like the only real cool thing about this class. There's different things. There's like dice focus, card focus, and chess focus. But he's a dice guy. I can also remove attack rolls against him when calculating armor class.
Which you were able to do with Grimnal.
I can only do that 1d6. 1d6 a number of times equal to my sneak attack between long rests. I can do that twice.
Yeah, makes sense. I think that'll come in handy further up we level up.
Oh, but at 9th level, I can spend 2 dice, so I can remove up to
Here it is.
12 from the attack.
No, that's going to help a lot.
Nice.
People just like,
So you'll never be a tank fairy, but you'll be a shifty one.
Elusive.
Elusive. Yep.
I said, better to be lucky than good.
I think that's going to be a lot of our stuff going forward.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.
We actually just had snow today.